Hello, and welcome to Film History This Week. I'm your loving host, Daniel Radarada, and this week we are looking at the 1943 comedy musical Stormy Weather, directed by Andrew Stone. Stormy Weather stars Lena Horne, Bill Robinson, and Fats Waller. Stormy Weather begins where it almost inevitably ends, with Bill Williamson telling some neighbor children the story of his life and career. We travel to the end of World War I, with Bill coming back from the war triumphant and ready to celebrate. At the celebration, put together by Bill's friend Gabe, we are first introduced to Selena Rogers, the main love interest for Bill. After a brief but fun evening, Bill and Selena go their separate ways, or so they think, and Bill heads down from New York to the south. Bill makes it down south and begins working at a bar as a dancer. No, not that kind of dancer. And plot twist, runs into Selena at the bar a night where he happens to be working as a waiter. Selena vaguely remembers Bill, who for some reason doesn't get offended by that, and remembers he can do the shuffle shuffle. So she convinces her maybe kind of boyfriend Cab to let Bill join in their traveling production. Bill tours a while with the show and makes steady income. I guess falls for Selena, kind of, and then continues to punch Cab in the face when he gets offended that Bill and Selena are sort of dating, I guess. It's very vague. After getting fired from the traveling show, which surprises no one because he punches Cab in the face, Bill then goes on to make his own production, which is, at the beginning, a lot less financially, let's say, good. But with time, they reach success. But with success, Bill decides that he wants to start thinking about settling down with still kind of girlfriend, maybe fiance now, Selena. But Selena wants to continue on the road, touring and letting her feet touch the floor, because at the end of the day, she just wants to dance. And damn it, Bill, you have to let her dance. Yeah. After that, they go their separate ways, and we are back to where we started at the beginning of the film, with Bill wrapping up his story, waiting for Selena to maybe kind of sort of return, because I guess they're still together, or there's love there. Again, very vague. Bill is invited to another big shindig at the end of the film, and who happens to be there? Selena. And from that point, I guess they reconcile and decide to spend a life together, but the movie just sort of ends on a big musical number, which is pretty, but doesn't really provide super much resolution. I mean, for all we know, after that show, Selena could just say, "Yeah, I just want to continue on dancing, Bill." And we end up in the same place. But that's okay, because it was a pretty musical number. The end. Overall, the story of Stormy Weather is pretty much fluff. It is used as a vehicle to explore the influence of African American musical culture in America. In this regard, it does an admirable job of bringing together top musical talent of the time. On the other side of the fence, this was still a film made in 1940s America by a mainly white male crew in a very limiting studio system, with scenes featuring blackface, stereotypical cultural tropes, characters with almost no depth whatsoever. Stormy Weather is not a perfect film. However, to its credit, it is a film that featured an all African American cast in 1943, albeit made for a very white audience. It is by no means a perfect picture, or even close to an accurate representation of African American people, but its celebration of music and dance was boundary pushing, especially in 1943. If this film can teach you anything, it is that through music, dance, and art, we can all find connections across all cultures. Are things perfect now in 2019? No. But hopefully, by looking backwards at where things were once upon a time, we can continue to push boundaries and break long-standing tensions around one another. We still have a ways to go, but let us not forget the small contribution that Stormy Weather has in the halls of film history. Thank you as always for watching, and may you dance long into the night.